Jake Randall, friend of the channel on X, said GameStop stores are starting to post how many Switch 2 they have available on the door right now. So GameStops are putting a piece of paper of the pre-orders and what each store will have. This is my store. 64 total available. 44 Mario Kart bundles and 20 regular. Share your store's inventory in the replies. So you see how they have like a little, this is like the same for everyone. So people know how many they have available to pre-order, which I think is nice. I think that's really nice. What I think is crazy is that is insanely low. Like 64 people for, you got to consider for a GameStop, it's going to be, especially because they closed so many GameStops, that's going to be for typically a town and the surrounding area of that town. It's not going to be like one town per each one. So we're talking like probably 50,000 people in these areas, maybe 100,000 people, maybe more, maybe a 250,000 people, depending on the area. And we have 64 of these available. He says, I live 45 minutes from Boston, which shout out. I went to a Red Sox game with Jake Randall. He was amazing. Here is another Rochester, New York, 10 console only, 24 bundles, 34 total. 34 total. Just north of Seattle, 127. Damn, Nintendo's hooking up Seattle, of course. 127 total, which, like, if each one of them had like between 125 and 150, I'd be like, okay, this will still be tough to get one, but that's a lot of consoles going out there, and it'll be good. Aldrin Mall, this guy just replied saying just north of Seattle. Is that's the same one? Oh yeah. So Jake just reposted that. I don't know if anyone else. Oh, here we go. We got Los Angeles. This is 65 available. 65 in LA. Like, oh, there's a game for Hypnotic, by the way. My cozy room. Hey, shout out to Hypnotic. So this one's got 83. So, I mean, I guess the general sentiment of what I'm getting at here is there's not very many available. And we got this post from Nintendo Prime. He said, holy shit. So the GameStop we're going to tonight will have 35 of the bundle and 15 of the normal for a total of 50. To give you an idea, this town has 9,000 people. 50. Holy crap. Manager told me he's had over 100 calls today about it. Going to be a battle tonight, but I will get it. I will be triumphant. He also recognized my voice and immediately said, wait, this is Nintendo Prime, ain't it? You're pre-ordering at my store? Whoa, I may open up early, lol. I don't know. I don't know. Nintendo Prime, are you really that popular, man? I don't know. Come on. Come on. I'm going to press X for doubt on that, but okay. Okay. I don't know if I like that people are recognizing me in my own state. LOL, must be time to move. I mean, people will definitely know where I am for other reasons. But anyways, I wanted to touch on this story from The Verge. It says Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders are off to a messy start. Pre-orders finally started, but there have been issues. Nintendo's delayed Switch 2 pre-orders finally kicked off in the US at 12 a.m. But there have already been a lot of problems. While some people reported success buying through Target's app, a few Verge staffers have run into issues. Many of us were able to get the checkout screen, but ran into errors from there that stopped a purchase. Personally, I've run into the problem where the app will get to the Apple Pay checkout screen, but will then ask me to update my address. When I put my address in, it would error out and ask for an updated address again. Yep, that's actually the same thing that happened to me when I was trying to buy the Switch from, the PlayStation 5 from GameStop and the Switch from Best Buy. It was the same thing for both of those, where it would error out at the end and it would make you enter the address again, even though you're logged in with your address. And you're like, my address is literally there. Why do I need to add the address? And it's like not limited to Target. It's GameStop was doing it and Best Buy. So I wonder if they use similar company for their checkout. Walmart's website for me currently has a vague queue. This deal is almost gone, according to the page. This deal is almost gone. In an X post, Deals Hunter Wario said, if you're joining now, it's still not too late. Target and Walmart have Nintendo Switch 2 units. Best Buy, which promised to launch pre-orders at 12 a.m. Eastern, showed a gray coming soon button on the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World bundle for about 30 minutes. I'm in line for the bundle, which, okay, let me, while I'm doing this live right now, let's see what it says. It says account is required to purchase this item. Okay, so I just click pre-order and it says you're in line. Wouldn't that be crazy if I, if I was able to get it like randomly while I'm doing this? I'm not going to hold my breath, but hey, I have it up. We'll see. We'll see. Please stay on this page. You're in line. I'm in line for the bundle, which, hey, that's what my screen says right now. Nintendo originally announced that pre-orders would go live in the US on April 9th ahead of the June 5th launch, but the company delayed the pre-orders over tariff concerns. The pre-order problem followed Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa issuing a supply warning in Japan on Wednesday. Last week, Nintendo finally announced that pre-orders would start on April 24th and that the price would start at $450 in the US, and accessories got price hikes. Pre-orders started earlier this month in other territories, including the UK. So here's the frustrating thing about the absolute cluster that this has turned into. Like, I'm in California and the stores don't open until tomorrow morning, but the pre-orders open on apparently East Coast time. So it's been live for an hour and 20 minutes or so, as far as I'm looking at it right now. But like, you have to be like paying close attention to this stuff, which, I mean, not surprising, but it is surprising that it went live as early as it did. I would have thought it would be more of like a West Coast midnight. I know they typically do East Coast midnight, but I wonder if they're going to be doing like group, like 20 at a time type thing, or 30 at a time. But what concerns me is if GameStop stores are only getting, like we saw some of them getting like 45 max or 50 max per store, like how many does a Best Buy get for online, or a Target or a Walmart for online nationwide? How many? I have no idea, but I'm going to say it's not nearly enough for how many people that actually want it. And I am curious as to not just how fast these sold out, because they will definitely sell out immediately if they haven't already, but more interesting will be how soon they get replenished, especially with the price of goods right now and what is transpiring globally with the macroeconomic crisis that's happening. People in the chat is saying it's sold out in Walmart now. It still says I'm in line at Best Buy. So I don't know if Best Buy maybe partitioned them out better and Walmart was just like, open the gates, and it's just like, sure, once they're gone, they're gone. But yeah, like I said, when I was talking about this, like I would try to get one, and apparently it's of course going live while I'm live. So I'm trying to get it in the back room now, but if I don't get it, I'm not going to be heartbroken. And I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I need to get this as soon as possible, as soon as it get restocked. I'm like, no. Like if this is one of those, if I go into Costco and I see it on the shelf, I'll be like, hey, Switch 2. There it is. I'll grab that. Like that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. It's not like I have to have it right now, which is wild to say because I've never liked that when it comes to launch consoles, especially Nintendo ones historically. Like you're talking to the guy that got the Wii U on day one and was excited about it. And still to this day, thinks the Wii U got shafted. Wii U was a great system. I will die on that hill. I love the Wii U. But anyways, I'll leave that one there. And yes, I am still in line and it's still spinning. I'll give you guys an update. I have it in another window right now where it's just loading and loading and loading. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, the fans for the P50 says 65 in LA. What are they stocking per local average IQ? Good times. Good times. Infamous Eli says Wii U is ass. Corey X says Wii U is actually one of my favorite consoles. The games for the Wii U were bangers. Like there were some really good Wii U games. It's so easy to dunk on the Wii U. I'm like, no, it's not. Trust me. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I'm still in line at Best Buy, by the way.
Blow it out your ass.
I gotta tell you guys, like, this takes me back to such a simpler time in the world. Oh, hold on a second. I just got a notification from Best Buy to sent me a verification code. Hold on. Am I gonna get a Switch 2 here? Hold on. Is it gonna give me a bunch of issues? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hold on a second. Needs my security code for my Best Buy card. Is this working really? Confirmed, I just got a Switch 2. Really? What the hell? It just took my credit card and my pickup is set to go. I'm like, what? Confirmation. Thanks for your order. Your order will be ready for pickup on Thursday, June 5th. A confirmation has been sent to your email. Guys, I'm like, what? That's wild. Like, I didn't even try. Like, everyone's like waiting in line, do all this stuff. I'm just casually just like, sure, I'll put it in the background if I see it pop up. Like, damn, all right. Look at K. Jill says, cool, support greed mongers. Guys, this is something I do for my channel to cover stuff. I did pick up. I'm like, this is something I want to go to the store and pick up for. So I don't want to have to be waiting all day for it to be delivered. Man, that is wild. I got the Mario Kart bundle too. So, damn. All right. That just happened. Huh. Okay. Go me.